Good morning, you guys. Happy January 1st. So, let's go ahead and make our coffee and then we're going to play catch up. Okay? But first, coffee, coffee, coffee. All right, let's go, you guys. So, you guys, I have a espresso maker that I was gifted by my dad, and then I have my coffee pot that I use. I do use my espresso maker, but this morning I want some instant coffee, and this is my favorite brand right here. This is the decaf. I have switched over to decaf coffee, and then I like to put the brown sugar in there. So I will put this in my creamer, but I'm gonna show y'all how I make my coffee this morning, and then we are going to catch up, girl, because it's just so much we gotta talk about. It's just so much. So this is one that I made. I really love. Actually, I'm actually gonna drink out this one today. I like this one. I made this one, and this was my very first one, which was Nemo. The lady helped me draw Nemo, but Nemo was my very first one, you guys. So cute. I have several more, but I need to get my coffee in my system because we have a very full day today. So what I like to do is I do a whole one, and on the side of it, it tells you like 1 teaspoon is a regular one, espresso is 2, and then Americano is like a half a cup or something. But yeah. So, and this is my brown sugar, a little bit. Go ahead and pour the water. Look at that. That looks so freaking good. And it smells so good too. So you're probably like, well, girl, what do you need this for? So I need this because we're going to froth our milk. I like my milk to be hot and not cold because it keeps my coffee warmer longer. You ever notice that? These are the 2 flavors that I have, which is the French vanilla and the sugar frosted cookies. Yeah, frosted sugar cookies. So just a little bit. Okay. And this is the brand of the espresso. I know this is not like this is for regular coffee, but I put it in my espresso maker and it comes out good. I like Donut Shop coffee. I do love coffee, don't get me wrong, but sometimes that coffee be too strong, honey. And it took me a while how to figure it and use this. Like, I didn't even know how to use this. I had to read the manual. Like, it was just, y'all didn't know what I was doing. And I gotta clean it too. I'm gonna clean it. Like, you could take it off. I'm not gonna take it off now because it's preheating, but you could take it off and put it on. And then this is my sister got me this from San Francisco when she went. If you don't know, I collect shot glasses. So, yeah. It should be ready now. There we go. When it's ready, it does that. So. Yeah, it took me a while how to figure out how to use this. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was so confused. And then I had to watch a video, and now I'm a pro at it. Go me, go me. All right. And then that's what it looks like. And then I just take it and pour it in there. It smells so good. And there's my coffee. Y'all had to put the heater on because it was too cold in here. But hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chantel. And y'all, I remember I posted my last vlog probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I had created some more content for my daughter's birthday, me just doing regular stuff. And I was not satisfied with the content. And I was like, Chantel, this is not you. This is not you. Like, I realized that my social media account was really being ran by strangers. And this is what I mean by this. It's like if one of my videos went viral, then I made content around that. If a brand acknowledged my video, I made content around that. I was not having fun on social media no more. And I hated that. I was oh, look at this coffee, so good. I was comparing myself to other people. I can't even drink that right now, it's hot. And I did not want to be like that. I, am so proud of the followers and the people and the brand deals that I have. My goal is to have a brand deal with GoodNotes this year and to work with Apple and to work with a hair company and to just travel and live my life. But I don't think I was being real to who I am. Like, one thing about me is I am an athletic person. I love being athletic. I love being outside. I love being a busybody. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I was not being real to who I am. Then I was working in corporate America and everyone downsized. And it's like, this is my second time being affected by a company that was downsized. The first time it happened right after my divorce and I was able to go to college, which was good. Then it happened again recently to me and I've been there for 5, 6 years plus. And I was just like, what? I was so just frustrated. Okay. Because when you love your job, you love your job. And then I started to, I enrolled back in school and I was like, you know what, Chantel, you always wanted to be a mortician. So I went and assisted, I met a funeral director. I assisted with the prepping and all that. And I really enjoyed it. But come to find out that it was not what I thought it was going to be. And mostly the one thing that shied me away from being a female embalmer was the money and the time. So you're telling me that if someone calls me right now, in between me vlogging, I got to go pick up the body, sign it off, drop it off in the freezer, drive back to wherever I'm driving from, and then or prep the body if I need to. I mean, there's so many things you have to consider and take in consideration when you are doing that. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing that no more. I don't want to do that. Then I started, I wanted to be a teacher. So I went and got my certification to be substitute teacher. And I was a sub for like 6 months at a school with fourth graders. And I love these babies. I really love them. Like, I even have a bag of all the little things they gave me and made for me. And there was one young boy, his name was Keith. He was really young, really, really bright. He had wonderful handwriting. And he made me this little figure. He's like, this is for you, Miss Pringle. And I was like, oh, but I love my babies. I loved working at those schools. And it was a lower level school. I did not go to a private school. I could have went to a private school and got paid more money, but I really wanted to work with the kids at a lower level. And I really met some great people. I had fun. To say the least, that didn't work out. So I was upset. And then I competed in this fitness competition for the cover of a magazine. And I remember I was really upset because a lot of my friends and family and people did not support me and vote for me. I remember there was a guy I was talking to, like I had planned a whole trip, like I had spent buku money on this man because y'all, I was obsessed with this man. This man never did anything to me. Like he was always nice to me, and he probably doesn't even know why I blocked him. But this is why I blocked him, because it's like he never once commented on me being selected to be in this competition, and we talked about everything. Our conversation was a little dry at times, but we talked about a lot of stuff, and I felt like we're about to spend a weekend together and you didn't once mention this competition to me. And y'all, I just blocked him. I blocked him on everything. I didn't even care. I was in my feelings. Like I spent so much money. I was gonna take him on a helicopter ride. I was like I really had it bad for this man. And it was just me. I feel like the way that I like to be loved and appreciate it is words of affirmation and talking to me. And, I just felt like he was not like talking to me. I felt like, maybe I could have done more. Maybe he could have done more. But I felt like the good morning texts, the evening texts, we weren't doing anything. Now, mind you, he was traveling and doing his own thing. But I felt like, damn, he could have still talked to me a little bit. And someone's like, Chantel, you could at least talk to him, tell him what happened. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. But to say the least, I made it to the top 3. I was really proud of myself. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to really like revamp my whole life and my social media. I don't want to date on social media. I don't want to meet someone in social media. I will be 42 this year, and yeah, I'm hungry. I will be 42 this year, and one thing I don't want to do is backtrack. I constantly backtrack. I constantly revisit old things. And I was like, Chantel, we're not doing that no more. And I just brought you guys up to speed with what's been happening with me because, you guys been here a while. You guys have been faithful to my channel. I have some new subscribers and I have some oldies, but goodies, and I love y'all. And I want young ladies, old and young, when they come to my channel, they feel inspired, they feel motivated, they feel like, you know what, I can relate to her. I feel like we cannot relate to some of these women that are on social media. They live this unrealistic life, and I'm saying it's unrealistic because no one lives like that. And I know when we're editing, we post the highlights and we post the reels, and when you have money, there will be a change about you. I totally get that, but go back to being the authentic you, the you that we loved. Like, no matter how much money God's blessed me with, I'm gonna still shop the clearance rack. I'm gonna still go to Five Below. I'm gonna still like go to Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna still be on Facebook Market selling stuff. That's just me. Like, I'm gonna still do those things. Like even in my condo, I still have yet to move out because it's like, girl, in this economy, for what? Like, for what? Like, I sold my couch. I haven't bought a new couch in probably 4 or 5 months. I sold my chairs. I sold my dining room table. I sold everything because I was preparing to move. And then I was like, we going back to school. And I feel like I'm not going to share with you guys what I'm going to school for because people are just nasty and rude. And I already have my bachelor's, so I'm going back to get. I'm not gonna say, not gonna say, but my classes start February 1st. Is February 1st? Yeah, February 1st classes start, and I'm excited. I will share the classes that I'm taking with you guys because, hey, maybe you can help me, I can help you. But I just really want to be real. When I started social media, I started to leave my digital footprint because I was like, you know what? I want this to be my biography. I want this to be me. I want these women and people to get inspired and motivated when they come to my channel. I don't want it to be about what's popping or what's good, what's new, because that's not the end goal. The end goal is Jesus Christ. The end goal is heaven. And that's another thing. Like, I felt like my faith was being tested. Like, I wanted to, hold off on having relations with anyone until I was in a committed relationship and the commitment was leading towards marriage. And being with this guy was fine. This guy, everything this guy that I was planning the trip with was everything to me. He was chocolate. He was handsome. This man doesn't even know how much I really liked everything. He lived his life off the grid, so free, travel, like his smile, his who he is. This man drove me crazy. And I had to pray about it. So when that incident happened and I felt like, he wasn't voting for me, he didn't comment to me, he didn't say congratulations, I felt like that was a sign to me like, girl, you like this man probably don't even see you like that. you know so I had to go back to my faith and I had to run straight into God's arms because I felt like I was looking too much like the world. I grew up in a very faith-filled house. At times we didn't have it, but majority of the times we did. I had a praying grandmother on my dad's side. I had praying people that prayed for me, that helped me, that just prayed for me. So to me, I wanted to make sure that I was faithful to what was important to me. And what's important to me is my relationship with God. It's not finding a husband. It's not having a house. It's not. The end goal is to surrender my life and my will to God. And I felt like I wasn't doing that because I was too consumed with these phones and social media. And I felt like, oh, sorry. I felt like I was just losing the whole plot. The plot was to disciple people and introduce people to Christ. And you was losing the plot, Chantel. You were losing it. You got to get back to the goal. So that's why I haven't posted in a while. That's why I haven't posted any shorts. I will be posting all shorts, getting back to posting my content. And then, you know, it's a lot of things that I go through that people don't know about. And when you are walking in Christ and you are trying to get close to Christ, you are in a constant spiritual battle mentally. And it's not like suicidal, no, because I'll never do that. It's about just a pull on you to go this way, a pull on you to go that way, a pull to go on you in that way. So it's like, you know what, Chantel, you're going to be real and you're going to be 100% you. If they like it, they like it. And if they don't, they don't. That has nothing to do with the people that see and don't see it. Like even being part of the TikTok creator program, working with brand deals, doing Lemonade, doing these things. It was just, I was so stressed and just all over the place because it's like, okay, you had this dream to retire from this company. I wanted to get my house built. All this changed when that company was like, okay, we're going overseas. I'm not leaving. So then you got to find a new job. So you take a break for a while. Then you got to find a new job because you got to pay the bills. Then, your daughter graduates from high school. Then she enrolls in college. Then you enroll in college. Then you don't want to do this program no more. Then you want to do this program. Then you want to be a teacher. Then the thing is, I would have stayed being a teacher and stayed, but the school I was at, eventually towards the end, it was towards the summer, those kids was driving me crazy. And I couldn't stand the disrespect. They were so disrespectful. And someone was telling me about going to private schools a little different, and I thought about that too. But, I'm going to stick on this route. I remember I asked God for a sign. I was like, God, if you want me to go this route, show me a yellow bus, yellow bright semi bus car, semi truck. It has to be bright yellow. So I was like, God, please, God. So I think I said that on a Thursday. And then Friday, I didn't see no yellow bus, and I'm driving and just, being alert. Then Saturday, I didn't see none. And then Sunday, I didn't see none. And then, little behold, Monday, on my way to work, y'all, I would not forget, I was picking up my coffee cup, talking to my dad about my car or something. And I look down, I pick it up, and right in front of me is a yellow, bright semi. It is yellow. It is bright with nothing on the back of it. And I was just like, and I was like screaming in excitement, and my dad was like, what? And I told him, and he was just like, well, sugar, you have your answer. And I was like, okay, thank you, God. So that was my confirmation from God that this was the route that I'm going to take. If God leads me otherwise to share with you guys what I'm going to school for, then I will. Maybe I will as I get closer in my journey. But my journey has started and is continuing. And, I will take you guys with me to the very end because I'm 41, and going back to school again at 40 was totally different. But hey, get in and get out. But, I just wanted to get up here and give you guys an update on where I've been, what I do, what I have planned for my channel. Like, it's going to be focused around technology, my iPad, books I've been reading, and fitness and lifestyle. It's going to be that. So one day you might get a fitness video, one day you might get a lifestyle video, one day you might get a sit down video, and most importantly, you're going to always get a faith filled video from me. Talking about faith, talking about God, talking about, you're good, you're bad. You're going to get that from me because these content creators out there, I remember I was reading the word, and it's like, I don't want to have blood on my hands. I don't want to be responsible for someone else's life on how they interpret my life or how they view my life or they want my life. I don't want that. I want you to get inspired and motivated for coming to my channel. Got to make sure my mic was on because I didn't see the little blue light. I was like, wait, is this on? But 2026 is going to be a great year. I'm getting ready to do my coffee, dropping my daughter off at work, and then we're going to make our way to the gym. And follow me on TikTok, follow me on Lemon8, and follow me on YouTube. And I will see you guys in my next video. And don't forget to stay pretty and stay busy. And bye, you guys. You keep it up, every time I kick you with your, it's no game.